Hi there, I'm Tania Kolar.
And I'm Peter Fona.
Today, we want to talk about the power of storytelling. Everybody, absolutely everybody, has a story to tell, and it's so important to be able to share. I mean, this is how we really build great connections with each other and through the world at large. So, it's so important to be able to share your true story and not be afraid to be who you are, first of all, but also to recognize that you have so many beautiful gifts and talents, and you want to express yourself and you want to share that. Many people go through life believing that they don't have a great story to tell. Well, of course you have a great story to tell. Life is so rich and full, and you have so many beautiful natural gifts and talents that are inherent to you. So being able to express that is truly a gift. And I think there is so much power in expressing who you are, connecting with each other, and building that solid foundation of moving forward in a way that serves you and also serves humanity.
You know, I just thought about why is it so important? I can tell you why this is so important about your telling your own story, because the life purpose, or one of the life purposes is that we are collecting experiences. And the more we are collecting experiences, the more fulfilled we can feel, because we can sense these experiences and we have wonderful emotions connected with these experiences. It can be positive, it can be wonderful emotions, it can be some painful emotions, but these are very valuable experiences. And you are aware, you love to listen to other people's story. Mm-hmm. So just think about it. Why shouldn't your story be as important or as creative and wonderful as the others? So I'm so excited about listen to other people's story, because I'm aware, and I love to say that once again, we have 7.8 billion human beings on Earth, and we have 7.8 billion different way of lives. And if you are going to tell me your story, you will enrich my life with your single, special, unique story. Think about that for a moment.
Yeah, it's so true that we learn from each other. And one of the ways is to really listen and to be present to absorb that story. But you can't listen to a story if somebody's not willing to share it. And I think there's a boundary sometimes and a barrier through our beliefs about ourselves, that we're not good enough and we have nothing to say. Nobody wants to listen to my story because it's boring, it's not interesting, it's not exciting. But that's not true. These are another story that we tell ourselves. But we want to tell the authentic truth and the power of your true story, and the power of being able to stand in front of people or sit in front of people and to express yourself. There is so much freedom in that. And many people go through life feeling stuck, feeling small, because they are unwilling to share their story. But if you can have the courage to share, it can really be transformative. It can change your life in such a magical way and help you release some of the blocks and the limitations that we have really set up for ourselves in our minds because of the beliefs that we hold, namely beliefs like, I'm not good enough, I don't deserve, I have nothing to offer. And as you say, Peter, 7.8 billion people on this planet. Every single one of you has something so beautiful and rich to offer. And you just have to remember that and know that you have value. You have value to share. You always have something to offer. So right now, if you are telling yourself that you don't have anything to bring forth to someone else, to enrich their lives with, I want you to start changing that story, because that's a different version of a story that you're telling yourself. So first, again, be willing to share who you are and what you are, because you're a beautiful, magnificent, perfect being, and you have so much to offer. And so first you have to recognize that, so that when you do share your story, it comes from a true, authentic place and a knowing place.
That's an important part. And another one is, you don't know who you will inspire with your story, because people get triggered, get inspired maybe by you, because you exactly have this, you're telling this experience about your life, which triggers me so much. And you could be a role model for me, but you are not aware of that. Even it was a tragedy or it was an exciting experience, it can be whatever it is. We never know. And so don't play small with your own story, because you can inspire, you can support, you can facilitate somebody else with your single amazing story. So don't judge, don't blame yourself. Let other people be a part of your story, and you will see how amazed other people are about your story. So just think about that and feel inspired, and focus and have a look back on your own story in a silent moment, and then maybe you can support people. So what I very often suggest to parents, so about them, for that they should tell more about their childhood. So especially when people are 12, 13, when children are 12, 30 or 14 years old, then it's sometimes a bit challenging for them and so on. And I suggest very often to parents, tell your children how you felt during that time, because they can learn so much from them, because otherwise the children think, I'm so lonely on this bloody way, going through that time. And you could help them by telling your story, by telling your experience. Don't feel embarrassed. Be powerful, and you don't have to lose anything. You only can win, and you can help your children, for example.
Yeah, well said. I love that, because there are many people who are struggling with challenges, and of course, adolescence, going through even puberty is such a difficult time with emotions and hormones, changing. And so to know that they're not alone, or, that they're not the only child that's been bullied, is really reassuring in that sense, that if someone can get through it and they can see that they've overcome that, then there's that potential for them to also follow in the same footsteps in that same pathway, and to also rise above that challenge. So telling your story is a beautiful way to gain connection with others, but also to help to inspire and to enrich the lives of others.
Yes, and another important thing I love to share with you is, don't compare your story with another story. Every story is so incredibly unique. And I think it's not possible to compare a story with another one. So take every single story, how this story is. And because that tells a lot, and that tells enough. And if there are wonderful, exciting things, or sad things, disappointing things, whatever, we are here on this planet and for collecting experiences and feelings. And that's why we are here, not less and not more. And I think that's when we are able to go through these stories in that way, and we are able to tell these stories in that way. So we only can enrich the world, and also the awareness of people, because you are never alone with your own story, because you always will find similar stories where you can help them or inspire them to make their own coming out for that way. You don't have to be homosexual for that. It's a coming out for being abused, for being gay, being whatever. We have so many opportunities, and coming out has to do every single person with their single story.
Being who you are, absolutely, being authentic. And unfortunately, we're out of time, so we want to say thank you for tuning in for this video, The Power of Storytelling. So remember that you have a beautiful story to tell, and don't be afraid to share it.
And always remember, you are a unique, special, unique person. And thank you so much for tuning in, and see you next time.